Be y'all, and we're fucking live. How the fuck's everybody doing? It's your waking up at 6 p.m. neighborhood Jesus. That's right. 6 p.m. y'all. Been pulling all-nighters like crazy. Like crazy. We got someone on the head counter. Who we got? It's Tuesday night. How the fuck are you? We got some updates as usual. I haven't streamed on here in a while. I've been streaming on my gaming channel a bunch, so kind of eliminates the streaming here. But I figured I'd give you guys some updates. I have talked to K-Tuned about the race spec shifter cables. I think we've come to, I wouldn't say an agreement or a resolution, but kind of, I'm not going to be a dick to Sean. He's a nice guy, but I'm not happy. They should disclaim what they've told me so people don't buy these fucking cables. But yeah, tomorrow's a big day. RXG21, aka Rex Gonzalez, sent me a motherfucking Sony A6300 all the way from Guam, which is like fucking crazy. I'm super excited to get cracking on that tomorrow. True story. Fucking we're kind of doing like a trade. Like he's trading me the camera and some accessories, and basically I'm trading him a, what the fuck is it? A ECU cover, 3 AC vents, a hood latch, a Type R cluster, and a Type R flywheel if he wants to pay the shipping, because the Type R flywheel is like $300 alone. But if he doesn't want to pay shipping and wants me to pay shipping, then I'm not including the Type R flywheel. But if he does pay shipping, then I'm throwing in a Type R flywheel. And the only thing wrong with the camera is the little fucking back screen, like the little LCD screen on the back of the camera. It's burned out. It's like a motherboard issue, but the rest of the camera works flawlessly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy an external cage to put the camera in, and I'm going to get a external monitor, like a 7-inch external monitor, so I'll be able to see myself when I'm like vlogging and stuff. Eric, what's up, man? Says, give me my sticker. There's your fucking sticker. Yeah, fucking text me your address. I had everyone's address, like Broke Dad's, yours, anyone else I sent them out to in the past. I don't know where the hell that list of addresses is. Yeah, we'll definitely like give some of them out to like some of the OGs. People have been here since like day one pretty much. And like I know Brad from Old Souls was asking for one. I'm gonna ask him if he wants to do a trade, because I'd like some of his stickers, or possibly a shirt. I'd like an Old Souls shirt. I'm not a Del Sol guru, but Old Souls, such a fucking catchy name. Trying to think what else. So what K-Tune told me, Eric says you had 38 subs when I joined up. Oh, dude, that's crazy to think, man. You've been here since literally like fucking day one. Fucking yeah, when I started this channel, like car content, I had 25 subs, I think, and it was from my music stuff. Like if you look at you go back to the very beginning, you'll see some like music clips, like me in the studio, like tinkering with shit and trying out gear and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all are definitely some of the OGs. Aldo, what's up, man? So I got Talk to K-Tune. I think I'm talking with Sean. I think it's Sean I'm dealing with on customer service, like the warranty. I sent him a video and I put it up, like that little mini clip of me like moving the shifter back and forth. Sean says that's normal. He was asking me, he's like, how does the shifter feel? Can you like pull it up and down and the shifter ball has play in it between the brass seats? I was like, no, it feels snug as hell. He's like, well, it's just a cable then. I'm like, yeah, but why the hell does a $400 race spec cable have play up and down, but there's like minimal play left and right? Like the left and right feels great, but the up and down is like, you're in neutral and it's like kind of, it feels loose. And he goes, and I quote, let me see if I can get the email. He said, come on, Yahoo, do your thing. He says there is a trade-off with a stronger cable core that is used with the race spec shifter cables. Where did you order your cables from? And I'm like, bro, it's like I ordered them from y'all. Order number, blah blah. Ordered them back in fucking June. Yeah, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, 6. It was like 6/19, I think. Aldo says, "Oh no, what if the hybrid shifter is better?" Well, no, I'm not talking. Aldo, I'm not talking about the shifter. I'm talking about the cables, the race spec shifter cables. That is the slop. Like, I completely took apart the K-Tune shifter again, and I don't know if you guys remember, like when I was trying to adjust the pitch screw on the bottom, I was like, dude, I can't fit an 8mm socket in here. It's like impossible. I couldn't figure it out. Well, that's metric. You got to think it's Canadian product, so it's standard. So it was like it was either like a 1/4 inch or a 3/8 or a 7/16 or whatever the fuck the fractions are. I hate the fractions. Standard sockets suck. Yeah, me and Chris B were we were playing Fortnite and I was telling him that about the fractions or whatever. And I said metric. And I was like, dude, I fucking hate metric. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I was like, standard's so much better. He's like, standard sucks. He's like, those fractions suck. And I'm like, wait, I thought the fractions were metric. He's like, no, that's standard. I was like, oh, I had it backwards. I was like, maybe I just think of the 10s and 12s and all the number ones as standard because it's standard to me. I was like, fuck metric. He's like, no, metric is millimeters, like fucking 10, 12, 14, 17. I was like, all right, I feel stupid now. Because I never use those fucking standard sockets. Like the only time you use them is like on Canadian, European, fucking stupid. Yeah, exactly, Eric. Standard from Japan. Like it's standard to me. Like I just call them standard. I don't know. I know it's like retarded, but if you don't use the fraction ones, fucking you could see how you'd mix it up and call it standard. It's my standard. True story. Eric, had them pork chops? You all done? Eric says, yep. Oh yeah. He's fed. He's fed the family. He's ready to catch dubs. Fucking but yeah, I told him, I was like, I ordered them from you guys like less than 6 months ago, and it feels sloppy as fuck, like on the up down throw. I mean, the funny thing is, I kind of see what he's saying because I'm not having any issues with shifting into a gear. That's the funny thing. I'm getting into gears. Like I drove the car again tonight. This is the second night I've driven it since I rebuilt the shift selector and reinstalled everything. And I mean, I asked Cam for his video clip of him moving his shifter. Ours look exactly the same amount of play, pretty much. So, and I've seen other people's shifter do the exact same thing with the race spec shifter cables, and I have it set up normal, so that takes a weight off my mind. I thought it was something I installed improperly or something, but you know, like to a degree, I see what he's saying. It's a trade-off. You're getting a stronger cable, and there's a little bit more play. But I just wish they would have told you that, you know, because honestly, I probably wouldn't have bought them if I would have known that. I would have stuck with the OEM spec cable, saved $150. It's just fucking stupid. On another note, I was driving the car, and out of the corner of my eye, I see something blinking. Fucking my AFR gauge started working again. Like it always has power, and it always just reads 14.7. Like it's not getting a signal or something from the O2 sensor. It started working again, and then it stopped working. So I think the O2 sensor is just like fucking fucked up or something. I don't know. But it was working. It was, dude, I was cruising in 6th gear and the motherfucker was reading 14.0. Like no, like light throttle, low RPM, like 45 miles an hour in 6th gear. And I was reading like 14.0. Then I was getting on a pull and like it read like 13.1. Seems like it's like lean as a bitch. Like I think when you're doing a full pull, you should be reading like mid 11s, like high 12s or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I don't really know much about AFR ratios, all that. But I know at idle it should be like 14.7. At like mid throttle it should be like 13.2, and then like at full pull it should be like 12.5. I think that's how it works. Maybe my injectors are clogged or something, or like their spray pattern's fucked up or something. I don't know. At this point, until I do the return style fuel system, do the flex fuel setup and all that stuff, like it drives fine. It's not going to blow up. I've driven this thing like hard as fuck for the past year. So I'd say it's fine. It's doing good on gas too. That's the weird thing. Eric says fire they were. Oh yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm super excited for tomorrow, man. I can't wait to get cracking on that camera. I'm super excited to bump up the quality, be able to take better photos, have an actual mic set up, because this GoPro shit has got to go, dude. Any guys that are looking at one of these, like, I want to get a GoPro, I'd highly advise against it. If you're looking for a camera, just like for, how would I describe it? If you're looking for a camera that's like, you know, really small and on the go and takes good video, decent video, I'd say it's not bad for the money. But honestly, the mic setup, the mic quality, the audio, dude, the audio quality should make everybody run for their fucking life. Seriously, though. True story. But anyways, guys, thought did I update my shit? Oh no, I didn't. It's copying right now. Good look. It's already downloaded, but yeah, it's at 70%. Oh, that's right. There was a patch. Dude, that patch better be fire. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, any of you guys that want a sticker, I don't know. Fucking, if you've been around a while, I guess I'll determine whether you've been around a while, because otherwise everybody would be like, oh, I've been subscribed forever. Like, I'll know if you've been subscribed forever. If you come to the live streams, if you leave comments, if you're Fry, what up, Fry? I'll hook you up with a sticker. But if you haven't been around for a while, 1 for 5 or 1 for 3, 2 for 5. Because they're really nice stickers. I mean, like they're not glossy on the outside, but I know some of y'all have had, like, I know Eric's had it on his on some of his cars, and other people had it on their cars, and they've sent me pictures from like months later, rain, weather, and they don't fade. Like they're pretty high quality. These motherfuckers right here, Sticker Mule. Yeah, that's right. This is a paid advertisement for Sticker Mule. They make really good stickers. Eric says, "Yep, definitely Fry." Rex, what's good, man? How you doing? Dude, Rex, I'm so excited for tomorrow, man. I can't wait to get this camera. Oh my God. Fry says, starting my job in a week or so, so I'll wait to buy some merch. Yeah, I'm thinking I'd like to get some shirts made, man. I'm trying to think of a design, like I'm trying to map it out in my head. Like I can Photoshop and do like Illustrator and vector files and stuff like that. So it's not out of my wheelhouse to do shirts or graphic design. Like, I mean, in high school, I took fucking computer graphics for fucking 3 years, photo, art, all that shit. But yeah, I'm just trying to map out a design in my head that would look awesome on a shirt, you know, like nice high quality design on a shirt, good shirts, not cheaply made. Um, but to do that, you gotta, it's like fucking $20 a shirt, you know, unfortunately, for like a, getting like a nice, like, not like a Hanes t-shirt, like plain white tees or something like that. You could do it that way and just like do like one color graphic, but like I want to make some shit that's like gangster looking. Rex says, what does the tracking say? The tracking, that's a good point. I haven't even checked it. it's probably a bad idea. Haven't checked the tracking at all this entire time. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got a USPS. We got box tracking. Enter your tracking number. Man, that's a hell of a tracking number. Expected delivery Wednesday. Tracking history. Okay, so it made it. It got to the post office in Guam. It left the post office in Guam. It arrived at the distribution center in Guam. Left the distribution center. Arrived in Honolulu, Hawaii distribution center. Left the distribution center, and it says, in transit, arriving on time. Your package is moving within the USPS network and is on track to be delivered by the expected delivery date. It is currently in transit to the next facility. And that was right now, basically. So it left Honolulu, Hawaii distribution center last night at 10:30. So yeah, I'm sure everything's all good to go. Fry says, then we can start Shid's direct DC5 parts companies. Oh my God, dude. He would get so mad. He would be so fucking mad. The real DC5R parts. Good deals. Oh man. He would dude, I feel like he would take me to, could he take me to court over that? Like likeness rights or some shit like that? Dude, that motherfucker would be livid. He would be like, man, fuck you. I feel like I'd catch a lot of flack for that though. Like his little 20,000 followers on Instagram would be like, fucking biting someone else's shit, man. Fry says, nope, it would be called Shades Direct. No, but I'm saying, imagine I call it the real DC5R parts. Could I get in trouble for that? RXG says, nah, better DC5R parts. They're in the contending. Oh my god, dude. Dude, that motherfucker gets so mad. He'd be like, what? I'm not gonna make fucking 3 times as much off everybody? Damn it. Fucking character. Fry says DC5 Direct. That's true. That'd be a good name. Fucking man. It would be called Shades Parts. Fucked your bitch. DCD. Reminds me of it sounds like either like a mental like a mental illness like OCD, or it sounds like, I don't know, some kind of drug. DCD, 2CI, DCD, LSD, 1, 2, 3. That's funny. Scratch his arm. You got some DCD, man. You got OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and then you got DCD, like, I don't know, insert whatever D word you want. Direct compulsive disorder. Or it could be DC5 compulsive disorder. But yeah, honestly, now that I got the car all back together, dude, shifts feel great with those M-Tech shift springs and all the shift arm and all the shit I put in it. Like, dude, feels really nice. Like the actual getting into gears, like, man, it feels great. Another thing too, any of you guys that have the K-Tune shifter, I don't know if you bought the shifter stops with it. They're like $50 extra, and they're supposed to be so you don't bend your shifter forks. Basically, in a nutshell, you have Allen keys on top to adjust the slider, right? But then on, like, imagine the top here, you got 2 holes, but then you have a downward that slopes into the shifter square box entry where your shifter is. They have these pitch screws with jam nuts on it. But see, the problem is the car vibrates, so the pitch screw will vibrate itself outward. So in a nutshell, the pitch screw keeps getting longer, and when you're going into gears, it bangs into the pitch screw. So me and Cam OFK, we're talking about it. There's like literally no point for those pitch screws and jam nuts. You have Allen keys that are completely tight on the top. What the hell is the point? It's like a second, it's just like a second, like, mounting point, you know, like bracing basically, but it's really not even worth like installing, you know, they're not going to go anywhere. And even if they do, just retighten them because it's stupid. They're always going to vibrate out unless you put Loctite on them or something, but it's just not even worth it. Because if you put Loctite on them, it might seize it up, and then you can't get the fucking shifter stops off, you know? K-Tun's fucking weird. I hate to talk shit on them, but like I'm really kind of not happy with their customer service and their R&D. Their R&D is shit. These are the same cats that make an AC power steering delete kit that relocates the alternator, so they give you a bracket and a certain type of bolt, and motherfuckers alternators just falling off because the bolt snapped in half, and you lose your alternator on the highway. That shit happened to ChildStar. And like, I don't know if you guys watch ChildStar or not, but dude, that dude knows what he's doing. He definitely built a really nice fucking build. Did it all himself and knows his shit. And his shit he lost his alternator in the fucking highway in Texas. Dude, that would fucking suck. He's lucky he didn't his car's pretty low. Like, he's lucky he didn't it got underneath his oil pan and gouged his oil pan. You know? Run over a fucking alternator. Doesn't sound good. Like a fucking an EG or EK coupe. Rex says my HR race spec cables came with upgraded springs, but I never installed them. Are they worth the trouble? Yeah, they are, actually. It's not, I wouldn't say it's like a job a beginner could do, but if you're a novice at it, kind of, it's not as hard as doing like a transmission or something like that. That's like pretty intricate. But if you understand like mechanical parts pretty well, it's like a puzzle, you know what I mean? Even doing a transmission is like a puzzle, but it's a really complicated and expensive puzzle. So if you fuck up with a transmission, you're fucked. There ain't no forgiveness, basically. You know, you're gonna have to rebuild the whole transmission if you fuck something up. But the shift selector, you guys saw pictures of it and stuff like that. Like when I was doing it on the live stream, rebuilding it, it was frustrating at times, but now that I've done it, I could do another one, you know. But I'd say the shifter springs are definitely worth it. It makes it feel really nice and stiff. Like when you're going from neutral to first and gears, it feels like a race car. True story. Fry says, dude, what the fuck? I thought K-Tune was the shit for K-Series parts. It's like hit or miss, dude. They used to be a great company. I mean, a really great company. They used to be like ahead of the fucking curve. But their quality control nowadays is just fucking sucks. I mean, okay, think about it this way. They just came out with a new version shifter, the version 2 race spec shifter. It's virtually the exact same. The only thing that's different is cosmetics. And the reason they did that is because they want to up the bar so those Chinese replicas don't look the same anymore. You know what I mean? Because it's got little beveled edges and they changed the graphic design of the AutoCAD file. So it looks different than the old one, which Chinese people made replicas of, you know? So that's what they care about. They're like, we don't want Chinese replicas, you know? Eric says, yeah, we know. It's a motherfucking cock-sucking bag of shit that would not go together, but then it did. Dude, that shit was frustrating. It really was. I was like, just get in the fucking... I'm trying to sandwich these two stiff-ass springs together with the cup, push it down and get the bolt in. The motherfucker, I could see the hole, but it just wouldn't, it had tension on it, so the pitches wouldn't line up or something. Wouldn't start threading. That shit was not fun. But yeah, I think that's all the updates I got for tonight. Just a quick stream. Fucking That's about it, honestly. Eric says the screw was too good for its home. It's your home. Go in your home. Just tap, tap, tap it in. But yeah, fucking other updates to the car. Just trying to get this money together for the fuel system, man. This fucking fuel system money. It seems like it's never gonna come, you know? Fry says, bro, these companies are pulling a skunk too. What do you mean? Dude, I'd rather fucking deal with skunk too than K-tuned. Like I've dealt with shit, like right out the rip, like even with the silver car, like Skunk 2 threw me a package deal, bro. Skunk 2's the shit, honestly. Like I got no quarrels, no beef with Skunk 2. Fucking I mean, I'm using their throttle body, their intake manifold, and their race header. And I was only gonna get the race header, but then dude on the phone, if you call them up on the phone, they will throw you a fucking deal. If it's the right amount of parts, they will throw you a fucking steal. Like I got $1,400 worth of parts for $971. That's a fucking deal. What's up, Cam? How you doing? Rex says K-Tune was on their high horse because they were top notch in the K series scene. Then they got lazy. Exactly. That's what it is. They climbed the mountain and they said fuck it and pissed on everybody, you know? And it kind of makes me feel bad because, like, you know, you got like Sean, I think his name's Sean McNeil, K-Tune Sean on Instagram. Like, dude's super nice guy. Like, I watch his videos of him building his car and stuff, and he's a nice guy. He's building a sick ass K series turbo build and knows his shit. But it just happens he works for a company that just has ethical problems. You know, they're using us as guinea pigs. Then we have to pay. What kind of guinea pig has to pay? Usually, when you do like pharmaceutical testing or anything like that, you know, clinical testing, they pay you. So, like, to a degree, we should be getting paid for using their fucking parts. Fry says, "What the fuck? That's dope, actually." Yeah, dude. $1,400 worth of parts for 971. That's like almost a $500 discount. True story. Rex says, "Just like Apple." Dude, exactly like Apple. Apple used to be the shit. And now what is it? It's like fucking jargon. That's mainly why I need a new fucking setup. You know, this fucking Mac Mini with 16 gigabytes of RAM and a dual core processor that was decent. You can't do shit with this thing now. Like, I'm surprised we're even streaming right now, decent quality. You know what I mean? Gabe says, just woke up, had a feeling someone was mentioning my name. I was. I was talking about the shifter stops, those little pitch screws and jam nuts. I took them bitches off. Fuck them. Told them, piss off. Rex says, what's up, Cam? Eric says, nah, mate, it's all good. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. But yeah, fucking yeah, I think that's about all I got for tonight, guys. Fucking probably about to hop on some Fortnite, play some duos with old Eric here, catch some dubs. If you guys want to watch over there, I'm sure not all of y'all are subscribed over there. You're probably not into game content, but like literally imagine what we're doing right now, but there just happens to be video gameplay on the screen. Like we talk about all kinds of shit over there, you know? But that's the channel over there. If any of you guys are still trying to watch stream, we'll be on. We'll be shooting the shit. Yeah, a lot of times on there we'll be playing the game, and me and Cam will just be nerding out on cars. So it's virtually the same thing as it is here. You just don't have to look at Neighborhood Jesus. Fry says, Camo, what's up, my dude? Cam says, you were forgiven, my son. Eric says, Tom. Fry says on Twitch. No, on YouTube. Haunted Hills Gaming. I think there's another channel that does mobile streaming or some shit. And fucking my channel has like 110, 111 subs, and you'll see the thumbnail. It's a picture of a DC-5. So yeah. Rex says, Fortnite, seriously? Sell your DC-5. Hey man, calm down. Rex, I can't work on the DC-5 24/7. Dude, I'm a goat at Fortnite. What are you talking about? Rex says, I say that out of love. Look, man, I like to beat up little 12-year-olds, okay? It's like my hobby. It's my passion. Next to fucking working on DC-5. I like to make little kids cry. Rex says, I'm on the new Call of Duty. See, I can't fuck with Call of Duty anymore. It's just boring to me. It's run around and shoot. Like, that's the thing I like about Fortnite is like, it's something different, you know? Like, you got these Build-A-Bear motherfuckers building a skyscraper in 5 seconds. My mission is to build as little as possible. Like, I still build, but I don't build like they do. And I like to wreck their shit. So then I'm like, yeah, bitch, you built all that and what did it get you? Absolutely fucking nothing. Get fucking wrecked. Fry says, if you're good at Fortnite, you need to Twitch it up. I have a Twitch. I don't like Twitch, honestly. If I had a legit gaming PC, I would stream on both, honestly. Cam says 12-year-olds and girls. Eric says they can't hide from our snipes. Dude, I'm a filthy sniper, Rex. If you saw my snipes, I'm telling you, bro, you'd be like, okay, it's okay now. Rex, I hit a motherfucker from 270 meters fucking a couple nights ago. That shit felt good. Good. And last season, or last chapter, my fucking snipe was like 286. Fucking hit a snipe from 286. That's like almost 1,000 feet. But yeah, any of you guys that want to check it out, there's the fucking channel. We're about to get on this shit. I know Eric's ready. I'm ready. We're gonna get some dubs. We're gonna make some kids cry. But Eric says duct tape time. Same time. Any of you guys that have never seen that Scared Straight shit, just type in Scared Straight duct tape. That is like the funniest shit in the world. Cam says fuck Fortnite. What? Cam? I thought I'd never heard you. I thought I'd never hear you say that. What are you talking about? Fuck DayZ. Fucking disappearing loot. But yeah, guys, I'll catch y'all later. It was good kicking it with y'all. Fucking I'll keep y'all. We'll do a stream tomorrow when I unbox Rex's Camry sent me, because that's gonna be fucking awesome. I'm so excited. But you guys have a good night. I'll catch y'all later. Be motherfucking y'all.